Anyways, let's begin today. Um, Again, I'm soloing. I think I'm going to be soloing for quite a while now. Uh, Fear, my co-host, is just extremely overworked. I just want to get into today's topic today for y'all. It's going to be exes and how I'm dealing with it, and I need absolute help. So, about back in uh, December, I broke up with my ex or girlfriend, and it started off, just kind of the good old "hey, I don't want to talk to you" kind of moment. I can't stand you. I need time away and stuff like that. Uh, it just didn't work out very well. So, in my opinion, I feel like things could have worked out a little bit easier and not have been as sour as it did. So let's see. We broke up because of a reason that was, to me, I thought was very cheating. And the reason is because she was interested in a married dude. Um, I'm apparently her first boyfriend and everything, which that's fine. I don't mind that. That doesn't bother me at all. Uh, this is just an awkward subject for me. So ignore my getting all flustered about it. But we were doing fine. I guess because I did not have any intentions of moving to her or completely changing my life and everything, she decided that it was time to move on. So she started talking to this dude. Okay, I don't mind. You can have a friend. That's perfectly fine. I have girl friends all the time, and I care for them very much. Um, Sorry about that. Get something going here real quick. Okay, so we talked things out. We made things kind of work, and I was like, okay, whatever. I need time to think things through. She begged me for about 2 months to get back with her. I decided, okay, you drop the other dude. Okay, fine. You know, I'm fine with that. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, you you're done talking to the dude. Uh, Maybe I'll give you another chance to take things to go a little bit better. Well, literally 5 days later, she breaks up with me this time. The married dude ended up not having anything to do with her because he was interested in his wife. Who would have thought that? You know, I was like, that's fine. I warned you ahead of time. Well, she went with his friend instead. This is going to be also part of the rant that I'm intending to have. So now that she was dating the friend of the married dude, I was like, okay, uh, you do know that he's just interested in you because XYZ. Oh well, yada yada yada. Things went on. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm done with this crap. I don't I don't want to deal with this toxicity anymore. So I gave her an ultimatum. I said, look, you want to be with dude and you want to be with dude's friend now, and he finally ghosts her. He ghosts her for about 3 months. She keeps complaining to me over and over and over and over again about how uh, dude was like telling her how much he cared about her, how much this, how much that, and I was like, whatever. I don't even know what to say about that. I gave you my thoughts. I tried being a friend, and you can't be a friend to somebody who obviously doesn't want to be friends with you. So, sorry, I had a little drop there. So I decided, to just not have anything to do with her again. Well, dude Ghoster says he's got a new girlfriend. Whatever. I I don't want to be a part of this. I sitting there. I tried getting, being a friend with her and trying to be as apathetic and caring as I can to somebody who I used to be with and supposedly love to death. And I'm like, okay, whatever. This is not working. How can you be a friend with somebody who just doesn't care about you, doesn't even want anything to do with you, doesn't even tells you this but does that, And I'm like, okay, whatever. You complained about me playing my games all the time. I'm sitting here trying to spend time with you. I'm trying to get, involved with you and all this junk, and I'm very handsy. Sorry if I'm moving my hands around. So, okay, whatever. Well, I asked her, I was like, okay, first of all, when you were doing this with this dude, did you send pictures of yourself to him? Her response was, why do you want to know? Well, I wanted to know because clearly I knew what the dude was thinking. Because I'm a guy. I know how I think. I know how, guys are after the forbidden fruit. So, okay. Yeah, I sent naked pictures of myself to him. That's strike one for stupidity right there. Why would you do that? Especially literally a month after breaking up with me. Whatever. I more or less was just like, all right, whatever. We're done. There's no reason for this relationship as a friend to happen. I ghost her for about 3 months. She starts spamming me with texts. Now I'm sitting there talking to her, and let me read this. All she does. Oh, sorry, another hiccup. I don't know what's going on with this. She texts me and is like, oh, well, uh, such and such and such and such. I'm like, all right. Why do I care? Why are you calling me to talk about another guy that you met online who lives in New York now? And it made me laugh because the way she was explaining where this dude lives, it reminded me of Shish and where he lives out in the middle of nowhere. And I died laughing. uh, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, whatever, I I don't want to care. I don't want to know anything about this dude. There's no point. I don't really want to be friends with you. I just want you gone. So I just basically ghosted her and told her not to just talk to me about other dudes. I don't want to hear it. I honestly hate it. Um, she's already sitting there pushing the dude into a, hey, what are we? What kind of relationship are we? Moment. And I'm just sitting here like, are you stupid? You met the dude a month ago on a video game, and you don't even know much about him except for what little he's told you. And you're sitting there telling your ex, trying to tell me, like, oh, he's so sweet, he's so nice. And I'm like, good for you. I don't care. So why is it so hard to be friends with somebody who you used to date? That's why. Stop talking about every guy you talk to because we don't care. I'm going to be honest, we don't give a shit. Um, done with that rant. We're done with the exes because honestly, this is just kind of like a rant, but at the same time, a topic why it's so hard to be friends with somebody. Uh, but I also want to know, like, why do women feel like they need to like show off their body to other guys all the time now? I'm out of the dating game. It's been a minute, so I'm not understanding some stuff. I mean, I don't, I don't really get involved in dating. I can talk to other women perfectly fine. I can be friends with people. And that's where I want to start my relationship. If I'm going to start a new relationship, I want to be friends. I want to get to know each other slowly and not look at the future, but look at the present and see how things are going. Um, Chris from abroad in Japan, he lives in Japan. Okay, I don't know him personally. I watch all his videos on YouTube. Listen to their abroad in Japan channels podcast. The guy met a person who lives in Japan. He dated her, and she was Japanese. It didn't work out because of not ethical, but I guess I'm trying to think of the word now. Cultural differences. The lady wanted to get married as quick as possible. He's not interested. I'm taking all of these. He's not interested in immediately getting married to somebody like right off the bat. So things didn't work out there. Uh, but he did meet a friend at a party, like a YouTuber party, and I'm very happy that he made friends with her. Her name is Charla and Charmeleon, whatever, and they were good friends for a while. And just recently they started dating for maybe I think about a year now, I guess. But they really worked out as good friends first. It took a while to become more than a friend, and I don't think that that's a bad way to start. And that's where I want to be. I want to find somebody who I can relate to, build a close circle with, and slowly move on. And that's where I think a lot of people are mistaken. They want to go out and find somebody, sleep with them, all this junk, and I'm like, why? What do you get out of it? You get a one couple of good bangs and done. I mean, I hate to be vulgar about it, but it's just like, why do you need to rush? Relationships should be special, and not everybody's supposed to have somebody. I mean, I'm gonna admit this: I'm not a good Christian. I'm actually a failure as a Christian, but I still believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and I believe He died for our sins. I truly and honestly repent every time I do stupid stuff, and I still repeat it over and over again. I mean, that's just human nature. I I screw up, and I just want people to know that we all make mistakes. We all fail. So don't don't rush things. When you jump and rush things, you stumble. And when you stumble, you fall. When you fall, sometimes getting back up is really hard. I mean, my family has been in boats that shouldn't have been rocked. And I don't want anybody else to experience that. I mean, my whole family's lonely, and I'm lonely at times. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, hell, I'm here to, enjoy my life. And that's what the point is to enjoy your life. You don't need somebody to hold your hand, somebody to be there 24/7. It's a good thing to have a friend. And then eventually go further. I mean, whether you be a dude interested in another dude, I mean, to each their own. I mean, you do you, boo. um, I mean, there's a lot of things out there that I don't agree with, but I don't want to sit there and put somebody down for it. If you truly found love and you truly found a good friendship and you truly found something that you can be happy for, enjoy it. I mean, don't let other people tell you otherwise. I mean, my good friend Fear, he tells me all the time, I can be a freaking idiot and he'll still be my friend. And he's been a great guy. This man has been through thick and thin with me. I mean, through my harsh breakups, my harsh fights, and all that stuff with my ex, everything. He's been there, and I'm not interested in him sexually at all. He's just a really good friend. And if I did grow any attachment to him like that, he'd probably just be like, "No homo, dude, but you're my buddy." That's all. I mean, he'd be supportive, but not put me down. And I know that's who he is, and he's a good guy. Uh, and I know my buddy Huncho, he's a really good guy too. I mean, I met him through my ex, okay, through a game, Naraka, and he's a really good dude. He's got a very wonderful wife, from what I can tell from what he talks about her. And I really wish that that relationship stays super strong. He's got a very good personality. He's very chill, and he's kind of like my balance right there. I mean, I can get angry and I can get rage when I play games, and that's just how I am. I'm a redhead, okay? I mean, you can't really tell much. It's hard to tell, but I'm a redhead, and my Irish blood. I get a little aggressive sometimes when it comes to games. And I don't want that to make people put off. And I've put off a bunch of people because I'm very competitive. I'm not good competitive. I'm terrible, honestly. But when you have a good friend like that who hears your complaints and doesn't put you down about them. I mean, I can get all pissy and whiny and stuff like that, and he's like, "Yeah, man, it's okay. We got this next one." And that's what I like to hear. I hate when I get put down for my behavior sometimes, but sometimes you just need somebody to say, "Hey, dude, calm it down," without sitting there saying how stupid I am or something. Which, okay, uh, my cousin, me and him are in a very good relationship. Me, don't get any weird freaking ideas because I live in Alabama. But he's a really good guy. He's always been there for me. I was lonely as hell when he was gone for about a couple years, well, a year or so overseas. And personally, I think that he's my best friend. I mean, everybody just needs somebody as a friend. It don't matter what you say, you need a friend. I know this just went off topic, but yeah, I mean, starting with relationships, then going into where you just start with a relationship, how it should feel, and I'm sitting there talking about dudes like, ah, no. We're not into that. uh, but I just want to let my friends know that y'all are really awesome, and I don't know what I would do without y'all. I greatly appreciate it. And every one of y'all who are watching and you feel like, you need somebody to talk to or anything like that, just hit me up. Go into my Discord. Um, it's I got a bunch of channels, general chats. I got all this stuff going on. Just go in there. Just chat with me. I mean, we don't have to talk like anything crazy or anything. You just go in there, send me a message. We can talk. And if you're interested in gaming and whatnot, and you want to learn some new stuff like uh, PC building, anything like that, or troubleshooting or anything, just let me know. I mean, I'm very technical, and I want to help people out as best as I can. I don't know. I don't know where to go from this, but this is going to be another short one. Anybody needs anything, find yourself somebody who you can talk to. You don't have to get any judgment from me. I mean, the best thing I can do for you is probably just open my ear, let you vent, and more or less just give you what I personally have been through. I can't give you anything more. I'm not a psychologist. I can't, be a therapist or anything, but sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. And I deal with customer service all the time. So, I mean, as long as you're polite and not an asshole about something, I will more than happily respect everything you say. But, anyways, this will end it for today. Y'all have a great day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And y'all take care.